Hello, hello, hello. I'm Alucard Night Raven. Welcome to my channel, and welcome to my next review. And today I am looking at the Legacy United Dinoking box set. And this was a Hasbro Pulse exclusive, or PulseCon exclusive. Really awesome repaint, slight remold of the 6 core class Dinobots who made Volcanicus, but this is the I'm forgetting what they were called. Dino Force. Yes. So this is the Dino Force from Victory, and it consists of, and I'm gonna have to keep the box close enough because I'm not gonna remember their names without it, but the leader, Goryu, the left arm, I think it is Gairyu. He's going to be the upper torso and the head, Kakuryu. He's going to be the lower, the abs and the upper part of the legs, Rairyu. The right arm is Yokuryu. And the right leg, Doryu. And I hope I did not butcher any of those. And of course I have Deathsaurus in the background because it's his troops. So wanted to have him in there. But let's take a look at the packaging for the box set. And hello. But here you can see all the names, little images of them in the front here. So very cool on that. Really like that. Legacy United, Dinoking. There is an image of Dinoking with Transformers on the side. Hasbro Generations, Takar told me. On the top, we've got images of both modes for all 6. And there's Dinoking. There's that image. On the bottom, barcode, bunch of other words and stuff, along with our warning. On this side, Dinoking with all of them here. Dinoking on this side, exact same image as the other side. Still not bad, not bad. And on the back we have our Legacy United full artwork piece. Very cool. Love that image. And our product shots of every single one of them. And of course their form into Dinoking. And we have a tech spec card. So very cool to see that. And if you want to read the bio, then you can pause it and read it. And there you go. So that is the packaging. And of course I am going to keep it close enough to me. And that is going to be a package that I am actually going to keep. I like the design on that package. But here we go, having the Dino Force. And we're going to start off, I think, from this side and move this way. However, Goryu, the leader, is going to be last. So let's set them off to the sides here. And I have their weapons all attached. And I'll show them without their weapons. But here we have, again, he's going to be the right arm, Yokuryu. And you can see what's going to make up part of his arm just attaches on the bottom side here. Different than how it did for the swoop. I do not have the Dinobots. As soon as I saw the core class Dinobots and how they were going to be made, I knew we were getting Dinoking. So this was what I was waiting for. The core Dinobots did not interest me. The Studio Series leader size Dinobots is what interested me. So, yeah. But, yeah, very cool. So we're going to remove the weapon. And, yeah, it just plugs into here. And we just push that up. But here you can see makes up the arm, and it has this movement here, and it actually does have a wrist swivel. So very cool on that. But we shall keep that off to the side. And yeah, pretty decent swoop. Is it great? No. I mean, it's a core class figure. Or pretty decent, not swoop. Pretty decent Yokoryu. But got white all over, some blue, a little bit of silver. And yeah, it's just a repaint of Swoop. The head is slightly different, and then different colors. And that is it for this mode. So transforming him, it's the exact same. So if you've seen or have the versions of Swoop, it's going to be the same. So we're going to untab the legs from there, bring them out, separate them, untab the arms, bring them out like this. We want to bring this in, and this tab is going to go into there, just like that, just like that. And then we want to bring down the beast mode head, and then bring out this head, and pretty much there we have Yokoryu. God, I keep forgetting his name. In his robot mode, and you can see the head, I think, might be the same as Swoop's. Honestly, I don't think there was much difference besides paint, but blue, silver, red for the eyes. Very cool on that. Red for the eyes on this beast head. Silver for the hands, and then all white and blue. Articulation, the head is on a ball joint, can rotate, can look up that far, down, not so far. A little bit of wiggle. Arms come out only that far. Full rotation. Elbow is on a bicep, but it does have a locking point. But you get movement side to side. If you move this up, you do have waist rotation, so very cool on that. Legs, kick forward that far, kick back only that far, and full Van Damme. There is actually a thigh, and then the knee, full movement on the knee, and of course nothing at the feet. Now, his weapon he can hold, and what we do here is we just rotate it, and this is gonna go into his hand, and we want to bring it up sort of like this, and there he is holding the weapon. So there's that guy. Now for the next one, we have Doryu. And again, I've got his weapon already installed, and this has a tab here that tabs in there, and then he's got the sword here, which just tabs underneath. And yeah, there's this movement for the scythe, which I think it's supposed to be like this when he has it. I know pictures show it like this, but really, who knows? But set that off to the side so we can take a look at our guy right here. And of course, he is a repaint with a different head. I think that's the only thing different, is the head of Snarl. Again, very cool. Gold on the eyes, all that blue and white. Again, a little bit of black right there, some silver for what'll be the hands, and some blue right here. And yeah, very cool. No real articulation. I thought these would move, but they don't, unfortunately. And then these lock in. You have to pull them out to unlock them, then you get movement. But for this mode, you're supposed to tab them in, lock them in. It's just there to look pretty. So transforming him, gonna untab the arms, just bring them out of the way like that. We want to untab the legs from those tabs in there. Start bringing them out. We actually want to separate them. Then we want to fold the head in as we're moving it out, and that's going to fold in like that. So again, same thing here. Fold it around. And then we want to take the tail. We want to bring it around, and we actually want to push it past. There we go. Like this. There we go. And then rotate his head. And there we go. And yeah, it is a slightly different head sculpt to make him look more like his Japanese counterpart. Yellow face, red eyes, that silver Decepticon symbol on the chest, kind of hard to see, but all that blue and white looks really good. Some silver there. Again, a little bit of black, some silver there. And yeah. Articulation for this guy, the head just rotates. Arm only comes out that far. Can do full 360, and the elbow moves in. And that's really it on that. We do get waist. Leg kicks forward that far. Kicks back only that far. And under the full Van Damme, there is no thigh swivel. And due to transformation, he's got full range on his knee. And of course, we can give him his weapons. And the instructions showed, this is what the instructions showed for them having weapons. So give him this and give him the sword. And there he is, armored up. So set him off to the side. Now we have Ryu. And he is our sludge repaint slash slight remold with a different head. And again, very static beast mode. He does have the missile racks here, which are Dinoking's feet. So very cool there. And they just plug in right there. So, but yeah, we'll go over more on these when we get to the part of the feet. So I'll set those off to the side. He can hold them, and I'll show that off too. But yeah, so got that gold, some red for the eyes, all that white, some black here. So again, very cool. Very cool. Yeah, I mean, not much to him, really. But let's get him transformed, shall we? So we're going to untab this and untab the legs. And actually, it's supposed to untab so the way they come together. And then that is not supposed to come out, though. Untab from here. That is supposed to stay in. So do be careful of that. There we go. So the way we want this. All right, split the legs. Or split the arms, bring them around. Want to rotate it here, and there we have, and bring this all the way down. And there we have Ryu in his robot mode. And it is the weakest robot mode. I mean, you got these huge things, the way the legs articulate, yeah. It's definitely built more for the Dinoking combination than it is for his robot mode, but still, it's okay. So here we go on the head. Got that gold for the face, the red visor, Decepticon symbol right there on the chest, silver here on the arms with all that black, and all the black here, and you do get the crotch plate to move up, and then the silver here, which sort of works with the coloration to sort of blend in, but yeah, like if you want to bring his legs out, they're not exactly the best. Like, yeah. Articulation, the head rotates. Arms only come out that far, full rotation, and that's it. I guess that's the waist, even though it's like right up there. The legs kick forward there, come out that far, and rotate here and here, which unfortunately that piece keeps popping out on me. But that's really it. It's not, yeah, like I said, it's not the greatest. As for him holding the weapons, we do is bring these tabs out, and I'll show that again. So right here, bring the tabs out, and we want to then plug them in to these spots right here. Same thing with this side. It's going to plug in right there. And there he is with his. So, again, very cool. I mean, could be better. Now we have Kakuryu, and he is our repaint of Slug, aka Slag, and his weapons are ported on the top. We'll remove those now. And it's just a combination of some of the weapons that'll go more for Dinoking. And with those out of the way, what we want to do is close these back up. And there we have proper look for him. And yeah. Again, got all this yellow, got some sort of pearlescent white here, a little bit of black, blue, which is the head of the combined mode, some red on the eyes and on the frill here, black and goldish, yellowish gold here. Yeah, I mean, pretty basic. Articulation, these legs can move back and forth. These ones can move back and forth and up and down. That's really it. So, yeah. Now, transformation for him, we're going to remove this piece, set that off to the side. We want to rotate the legs out. There we go, from here. Separate them, and then bring the legs, the dino legs, up here. We want to rotate this out and then around, and that's going to give us his fists. Then open up, and there we have him complete. And yeah, so different head sculpt on him. Got that like pearl blue. I don't know what to call that color. Very nice shiny blue with the black or gunmetal on the head, red visor, Decepticon symbol there, red on the chest as well, and again all this golden yellow and pearlescent. I think that's pearlescent white. That's what it looks like. Very cool on that. Articulation, the head can rotate, a little bit of up and down, that's about it. Arms can go up all the way and can rotate, and that's it. We do have waist swivel, but it separates this piece, and you could, if you want, bring them up like that. That might actually look a little better, in my opinion. If you want it in robot mode, then that's going to open up that. Legs kick forward, kick back, full Van Damme. That's on a ball joint, so we get a little bit of wiggle there. We've got rotation here, do this on a ball joint, and due to transformation, full range of movement for the knee. And there's that. So, now his weapons, what we can do, bring this around, take this out, and we can give him this. And he can use that as a gun. We can give him this big gun. We can give him this weapon. And then this, you can just sort of plug on the back there. And there we have him armored up in a way. So now we shall look at, oh, what's his name again? Gairyu. And it is our repaint with a different head of, I'm forgetting his name. I'm not as familiar with this Dinobot, or the Dinobot that they made into, even though we know it was supposed to be Ryu, but green and black. Got some red on those eyes there. Looks really good. You can see what's going to be part of his combined mode arm, which is a much fuller piece than the original one, than the original core class figure. So very cool. Can move that up and down, and again we've got wrist rotation for the combined mode, so very cool on that. Articulation in this mode, nothing really. Can move it back and forth here and here, and that's it. That's actually it. So we'll get down to transforming him. So we're going to separate the tail from the body, set that off to the side, and then we want to bring the lower legs down like this, and then rotate this down until it tabs in, which is a very, it's not a satisfying click, but yeah, just bring that down like that, separate, and then these can go up like this, and then we're gonna separate the upper half of the shell to bring it out, which will bring his arms. We want to make sure we get those all the way. We want to rotate at the waist, and then take this piece, open it up, and actually we want to take this piece as well. Bring this down, and there we go. And there we have Gairyu in his robot mode. And again, different head sculpt to closer match the Victory anime. And very cool. Got that black, some silver on the lower part of the face, red visor, Decepticon symbol, kind of hard to see on his chest, that pearlescent white, and then again black and green all over the place. There's sort of his backpack, and he is a beefy guy, man. He is beefy. Articulation in this mode, the head rotates, and that's it. Arm only comes out really that far, kind of got to hold it. Full rotation, and that's it for that. Waist swivel, leg kicks forward that far, kicks back that far. Full Van Damme, a little bit of wiggle there at the hip. Can move that back and forth, and due to transformation, full rotation. And that, of course, is that for him. And his weapon, basically, gonna rotate the hand around, and this is gonna plug in to his hand right there. And there he's got his weapon all out. So there's Gairyu. And now the leader, Goryu. And of course it is the repaint with the new head of Grimlock, and looks very good. And his weapon stores back here. Just take that out, flip this back forward. And his weapon is his club that he's known for in the cartoon or in the anime. And I just love that. That is so cool. So set that off to the side and we'll take a look. Again, got all that green, that silver, all the white, that pearlescent white right there. Decepticon symbol down there. His tail. And yeah. Like green here with the white, some silver here. Very cool. Articulation in this mode, dino head moves up and down. These are static, don't move. Can move the legs around, can move this piece around. Really, that's it. So we'll get him transformed. So what we're going to do is remove this piece. We're going to untab the legs, bring them out, separate them. Want to rotate the dino feet to show his hands. Same thing on this side. Then we're going to open up here, bring it all the way down and around, and then sort of rotate here. Make sure we get this down as well. And there we go. There we have Goryu in robot mode. And he looks good. I love the anime accurate head. Looks amazing. Got the little spikes on the side like he has in the anime. All that pearlescent white, silver on the face, red visor. Again, there's that Decepticon symbol on top of the silver. All that green and white and silver with some of that pearl white color. And then the back, you know, get it as accurate as you possibly can. It works. Could have been better, could have been worse. So, and then giving him his weapons, give him his club, which just plugs into his hand. Come on, get in there. There we go. And then give him this piece, which again just plugs into his hand. It can work as a gun, kind of work a little bit as a shield, but there we go. And here is a comparison. Get them all lined up. You can see how big they stand near Deathsaurus. Like, you can see just how small these guys are. So, yeah, I mean, they're a small guy. So that's it for their robot mode. So now we will get them into their combined mode, and gonna need these pieces. So make sure to fold that in. That in, and we'll start with him. And what we're going to want to do here is rotate his head back around, bring this back around, tab it together, remove this piece. What we want to do, then rotate this here. Actually, so rotate these in, and that's where I'm messing up. So actually, no, leave this like this. Rotate these in. These are going to tab into the middle there. These are also going to tab together. Make sure that they get into there. And then this, you're going to bring it up, and this is going to tab in right there. Same thing with the one on this side. Then tab it together. Want to make sure before we do that, bring this piece out. So that back together. This piece is going to go right here. Tab that together. And there's that. Now, want to take this foot, and this is going to slot in right in there. And make sure we get it lined up. It sits just like that. And I'll show off. It's got an ankle tilt, so that's very cool. There's one leg, lower leg. So now we'll take Goryu, and with him, tap those back together, bring this up, and we want to bring these forward, tab them together like that, rotate. Then this is going to come up while this tabs in. Wait. Oh, no, got that wrong. Leave this like this. This is going to come up. Oh. Tab in where it originally was. And then these, want to make sure they get in there, tab together. Bring this down. This one is going to sit like this, and this one's going to sort of sit like this, which I find kind of weird, but it's what the instructions show, so that's what I'm going to do. And we'll take this piece, plug it back there, and same thing. So this is going to tab in the bottom. Make sure we get it lined up. There we go. There's the other lower leg. So now we shall mess with him. And him, we're going to keep these like this. We actually want to take this piece, separate the head, and this is going to plug in right here. Now we want to rotate these around, and these are going to come up and, or no, they come up this way, and it's like a little hook tab that's going to go right in there. Hold that together. Same thing with this one, rotate it around, bring it up, sort of hook tab it together, and then we'll just leave him like that. We'll bring him in, take his weapons out, and now with him, I want to bring this up, want to bring these in, and these we want in like this, and they're going to tab into the side there with these tabs right here. Hope you can see that. So same thing with here, and there's that, and leave these like this for now. But there's him ready, and with that all complete, now we want to bring these two pieces together, and there's these three posts, the two yellow and the one gray, and they're going to plug in those three spots. So get them lined up. There we go. And then the arms here are going to plug in right there. That'll help lock it all in. Then just bring these legs down. And while we've got the lower legs done, we can plug them in. Ugh. They just go right here. And there's part of Dinoking, mostly ready. So now we'll do with this guy. We're gonna want to rotate his head back, bring this piece back. We want these out like this. Plug them in. these sort of come out. All right, I always have an issue with this one. This way. So make sure we've got this slightly out as well. But rotate. And now we're going to take these two tabs and plug them into here. And then rotate the wrist. And there we have that done. You can have the wings however you want. It's up to you. But I do like putting it like this because it sort of gives him an elbow. Now we just plug in to the side right here. There we go. And now our final guy. And with this guy, we're going to rotate these back in. Come on, get in there. Get in there. Rotate the head back up. Make sure we got that where we need it. Keep the arms together. And then sort of rotate it like this. Then we can... I like to bring these legs down. In my personal opinion, I think it looks a little better. I think that's how part of the directions has it too. Then we take this piece, and this has a single port that's going to plug in there. Make sure to get it lined up right. Do I have it lined up? I don't think I do. Come on, get in there. There we go. And rotate the fist. And plug him in. And it is the one problem with having him like this is you can't bring this piece all the way down because it hits the leg. So, but I know DNA Design has a kit that's going to come out that'll probably fix that. So, and now the final bit. Well, nearly final bit, but we bring in his head. And plug it in. And there we have Dinoking. And let's take a look at our combined boy. And yeah, pretty cool. I do like it. Could have been better. Yes, definitely. But love that head sculpt. Be curious to see if we get a Monstructor. But it looks really good. And that blue helmet, silver face, red eyes. Of course, I love the coherency of Dinoking, where you got like green colors on this side, blue colors on this side, and then like the gold in the middle. Although yellowish and gold, but it still works. Definitely still works, in my opinion. So, very cool. Very cool. And then, of course, compared to the Volcanicus version, he's got actual feet. And he's got better arms. So, yeah. Articulation, head can rotate. Can't really look up and down. Arms only come out that far, can rotate. Whoops. That is not supposed to come out. There we go. Can move these up in more right here. Anything else? Same thing with this side. Has a waist. Legs can kick forward a bit, kick back. Again, this one, I don't know why that pops off on me. It does have a knee, and then, yeah, the feet have a little bit of an ankle. So, again, very cool. Is it great? No. Is it still pretty decent? In my opinion, yes. I mean, I'm happy to get a Dinoking, and honestly, Dinoking is not that big of a combined character, so I think it's the perfect size. I do hope we get the Autobot equivalent, the I'm forgetting what they're called now. I know they two of them could combine, then all six of them combined, and they were like the same height as him. So yeah, very cool on that. Definitely hoping to see that. But now he needs his weapon. So start off with remove this. We'll actually, no, I think this is needed. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Keep that like this. This piece, gonna plug in right here. And there's the gun completed. And again, pretty nice gun design. And we can put that in this hand. There, he's got his gun, but now he needs the rest of his weapon. So bring this down like this. This is going to plug in here. This piece is going to plug in right here. Actually, I like to have it like that. And then now the sword plugs in at the top. And there we've got that weapon. And that would just plug in to his other hand. Whoops. And there we go. I don't know why that hand popped off. But there we go. And then you can see, even with that sword sitting down, just how big he is. So yeah. So there you go. So there we have Dinoking, the Dino Force, and they're all pretty good. I mean, they're not great. They're not amazing. You know, they're decent. The combined mode is definitely, of course, the best mode. But I am looking forward to the DNA kit that's going to make them even better. I know we're going to have something coming. We may get different feet, but I'm honestly want what'll improve the hand or the arms. That's my biggest thing with that. So looking forward to that bit. But otherwise, you know, it's not bad. I think this is still available on Hasbro Pulse, so check for it there. I mean, do I recommend it? That's going to depend on you, honestly. If you're a fan of the Victory series and you want a Dinoking, yeah, grab it. If you have a third-party Dinoking and you're more happy with that, then hey, cool. I don't have the third party. It didn't appeal to me enough. Like, if I want a fully screen accurate Dinoking, I'm sure someone will come out with that. But this is like more of an updated Dinoking that is a combination of their Pretender shell and the robot mode. So it's good in a way, because I mean, in Victory, the only time they came out of their Pretender shell was to be in robot mode and combined mode. And that was really it, other than Goryu, who always rode his Pretender shell into battle, but never transformed into his alternate mode, except for when he became the leg of Dinoking. So, but yeah. So that's going to be it for me. As always, I want to say thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Join my Patreon if you wish, and I'll see you all later.